Welcome everybody. Whoa! Look at how far to the left we are. I'm comfortable being over here on the left. Anyways, that's right. Day dose for I almost called it Pantheon, definitely not Pantheon. Snatcher for the Sega CD. CD's nuts. Got him. Yeah, we played a little bit last time, so I fixed the delay issue. Turns out it's just that emulator. The bad news is that I had to get to that point again on a different emulator, but we're here now. I caught up. We're all ready to go. We're all ready to eat some pasta and some other stuff. And yeah. Kind of a shame that probably the intro is the best part and we didn't get that synced up, but whatever. It's good enough. Let me get a walkthrough just in case. Snatch. Be a really cool game, but playing it now, I could see kind of its faults right now. The faults that it had as a game. I didn't know the original came out in 1988 though. That's kind of crazy. Came out that long ago. And here we go, guide walkthrough. So I got right up until we're about to go into Outer Heaven, where all of our 11s are a Devon. Without further ado, let's just get into it. Let's unfortunately mute that, so because we won't be needing the intro again, unfortunately. Let's just go over here. We're right outside, ready to go. Have to do this. It'll take exactly 2 to 3 seconds. Say what you will about Snatcher, its soundtrack is very jazzy. So that's fast forward. All right, yeah, we got fast forward. Surprised our dumb robot doesn't need a mask though. Look at everyone, they're all having a good old time. Hell yeah. So if you don't know, this was censored. Or censored? Changed. Is there any, like, images of the original? I should probably find that. Snatcher, MSX, CD, Outer Heaven. This is really, really low res. But you can only really see two in this picture that are like, all right, I can see where they changed that. So they changed it all a bunch of Capcom properties for this one. Let's see. Let's get it up on this screen here. This one? Might help if so as you can see, I think the biggest one is obviously the H.R. Geiger alien right there. And then maybe like Mothra over here. And some other ones that I'm not really that familiar with. I think that's maybe Yoda. Like maybe that was Yoda. Is there one where like they're on the front? Let's see if I can find one where it's on the front. Where you can see them turned around all mad. Let's see, there's that one. No. There's none of them turned around. Get turned for what? Do. Yeah, whatever. But yeah, they changed it to a bunch of Capcom properties. I think on the far left is this is probably um Splatterhouse, that dude from Splatterhouse. Let me make it so that my cursor isn't captured because you don't need to see it. Then obviously bottom right you have, or bottom left, you have Castlevania, Belmont, and Dracula. Goemon in the center to the left of the two Contra Bros, and then you have Rocket Knight. Then I go, excuse me, I would like to order something. Buffalo, this is great. Look, Inside Club. Yeah, this clientele is rough. You see Rocket Knight over there? He'll kill a dude. He'll use his Rocket Knight and just stab people. I will show you my photo of Gibson. Investigate manager. I'm investigating you. Yeah, you're getting investigated. How's it feel? It seems quite well built. Look, manager. Show you evidence. Sunscreen owned. You're a snatcher. He confirmed that was sunscreen. Snatcher confirmed. Everyone is here is presented as a 20th century video game. People running this place must be really into old time nostalgia. That's right, elderly enjoyer of video games. Let's look at the dancer. Yeah, save. I like the way she like gyrates. That's my favorite part. Hi there, boys. I'm Isabel Velvet. Cause there's something I could do for you. An Easter Island and a robot. What's your taste in men? What are your future projects? I mean, you gotta pay the bills in between those. Did you know Gibson? Yeah, we could show you a picture of him. They really... Ooh. Oh, it's all spooky now in the club. Hmm. Do something. Ask out on date. Investigator. I think it's best if I handle it. Yeah, investigator. Who was that man? Whoa, I need to ask your... Yonslot needs to ask his parents if he can play this. Alright, go ahead and ask. I'll require a written permission slip, though. Of course, Gillian, he's thinking with his other head. He's not thinking with his upper head. Alright, let's get... No. Can I get your videograph number? Yeah, you don't even have a fucking chance, dude. Look at her. You know how many men stab themselves in the heart just to get a chance? Man's description, distinguishing characteristics. Keep his... Okay. Facial shape. Bony look. Okay. Piercing gaze. Pointy nose. Thin lips. Widow's peak. 30s. Listen, I'm a... Should we show our... Yeah, we'll do it. Alright, we got thrown out because we're too cool. They just can't handle us. That's the problem. Alright, now we head back to HQ. Put in all that hot info we got. We might be able to see one Snatcher. Exactly one. And then we'll shoot him in the face, and it's going to be epic. Metal Gear, also hi. Hey, no username. Metal Gear. It's me, Metal Gear. This game came out before this voice existed. Yeah, that's... Hey, listen, I'd love to tell you about the investigation, but we got some computer rooming to do. Listen, does everyone's computer room look like this? I think everyone's computer room looks like this. Love these type of games. I'm glad you do. I like them too. That's why I play them. Yeah, it's crazy amount of like just work was put into just drawing like backgrounds and stuff back in these days. Okay. Facial shape. Obviously 4. Kidding. It's not 4. 6 is like kind of like ball face. No one wants to be a ball faced man. You know, I have to know. I have to know. How does ball faced man shape up to be? Yeah, these aren't really good noses. Like 1. That's like a Doug nose right there. What the fuck is 5? Mouth data 5. Cat. Cat. This is now Catman. We gotta give him the buck teeth too. Hairstyle. Ooh, how about 5? I mean, it kind of is Richard Nixon. You're not wrong. Bucktooth Richard Nixon. All right. Let's see. I'm gonna use the walkthrough because I know some of these are like really close. And the description. Okay, it is facial shape 3. Okay, because I was gonna say 2, or actually I was gonna say 5, but I guess it's 3. 2 is way more bony though. Guess it's facial shape 3. Fuck you. And then it was eyes 6, which is what I assumed. Yeah. Nose 1, which is what I picked. Also good. Mouth 3. I'm sad that I'm flying. And hairstyle 2. Now searching for dumb idiot. All right, we did it. Good work, Gillian. 2 possible matches for montage photograph located. Possibility number 1, possibility match of 70%. Ivan Rodriguez, air surfer, amateur, 27 years old, address, blah, 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 blah. Caution, non-municipal data, district. Possibility 2, match of 65%. Oh, it has to be that guy. Taxi driver, no company affiliation, 29 years old. Wife, Lisa. You know, is this actually the prequel to The Room? Might be. Watch them be like, oh, actually, my bad. He didn't look anything like that. He actually had spiked hair. Whoops. How's the investigation going? Later, nerd. I think we'll go Ivan because he's clearly not the one. District data retrieval networks haven't been installed in this area. As such, there's virtually no data on the area on the Alpha 1 network. This region is almost completely isolated, which means we'll have no backup. Absolutely no backup at all. Now, excuse me while I ask every single person where this person lives. And then once I find his apartment, I'm going to really look at the door real hard before I knock. Freeman? Gordon? Unlike the less fortunate, these people have chosen to live their lives like this, often leaving good jobs to do so. It appears to be some sort of rebellion towards the over-control of information by the central authorities. That sure is an open fire. Ask about Ivan. Hey, you guys, quit being Freeman! And go back to the nuclear reactor science station. Who's that? Maybe if I flash, either give him a Junker ID. My wife hired you to bring me back. How about a photo? That's that idiot Ivan. Ask about Ivan. Apartment 301. Freeman like Gordon Freeman from the hit game series Half-Life by Valve Software. Yes, that one. We have not seen Freeman in many a years. We only know that he will come back when we need him the most. Here, we're gonna save. Sorry about that. I'm not gonna lie, when I was not a fan of how Half-Life Alyx's ending goes, I'm not sure if I'm allowed to spoil it or not. But the game is around 4 years old at this point. I have not played Half-Life Alyx, but yeah, just tell me how it ends. I don't have a VR rig for it right now. I imagine it's just kind of like hard to say what direction it'll go. It's probably just like a big prequel to Half-Life 1 or Half-Life 2. That's how I would probably imagine how it would go. Oh my god. I mean, Half-Life Alyx was very innovative from what I saw. The game ends with G-Man showing Alex her father's death in episode 2 of Half-Life 2 and gives her a chance to alter events so it never happens. Unfortunately, this leads to her now owning him. Or owing him. Man, somebody's to get that G-Man. So pretty much they retcon episode 2. That doesn't surprise me. All because Gordon refused and apparently G-Man forgot Adrian is still in storage. Damn. Of course, we had to look at the door 100 fucking times until we knock. That's funny. Who's there? Ivan Rodriguez, I'm a junker. Open up. I've got some questions to answer you. What do you want? First, open this goddamn door. They retcon Eli's death by having Alex alter the future. And whisking her away. I guess Valve couldn't just figure out how else they could continue the game, so they just ruined the most impactful moment in gaming history. I don't know what's worse. Someone getting to episode 2 and being like, that's it, that's as much as we got, or getting to Alex and being like, actually, we're actually 2 steps further back from episode 2 than we were. Man, he's tweaking out, man. It's a Saturday Night RG-11. It has been modified to fire real shells. I don't know what you're talking about, man. I'm not a snatcher. I'm gonna keep threatening you with my gun. He's the air surfer, yep. Garbage. Age organic materials and typical secretory organisms are all I read. There's no evidence that his garbage is that he's a snatcher. You got one real trophy. Maybe we should look at stuff. Trophy. Unfortunately, this game, like, they really pad it out and they really want you to say specific beats so that you continue the story. Bring you with a gun. Oh, shut up, Metal Gear. Don't be such a buzzkill. Ew. There. Is the game supposed to have audio? Yes. What the hell's going on? Thank you for telling me. Why does it not have audio? Uh-oh. Oh boy. Ay ay ay. Well, at least we found out 30 minutes in instead of 8 hours in. Why does it not have audio? That doesn't make any fucking sense. I hear it. Maybe it's bugged and, Oh, why? Okay. I guess I gotta keep an eye on that in the future. Okay, you should be able to hear it now. Yeah, for some reason, even though nothing has changed, my OBS was just like, oh, actually, you know that sound thing you've been using forever? It doesn't exist anymore. Later. Well, at least we figured it out, so we didn't really see a whole lot of cutscenes anyways. We saw the guy with a thing in his mouth. Wasn't appreciate that. Because a lot of people are too afraid to let streamers know that their audio isn't working. Smell, what a horrible smell. Not sunscreen, it's suntan lotion, not sunscreen. Smell. there's no pollen. I mean, we've already concluded the dude has a fucking tan. Snatchers can't get tans. The end. Uh-oh. There's a crack on the bottom of the board. Something seems to be jutting out. The plastic bag. Look at the plastic bag. Some kind of powder in it. Investigate. Plastic bag. These are illegal drugs! Uh-oh. None of that. It looks like Liquid Sky, that powerful stimulant that's killing a lot of its addicts. That sounds very similar to something going on right now.
So that about explains everything, doesn't it?
Yes. It appears that Ivan was simply trying to conceal the fact that he is a drug user.
An air surfer, huh? Plenty of suntan oil. Out there soaking up lots of ultraviolet rays.
And tanned quite brown by those rays as well.
But he doesn't have so much as a pimple. Not what I'd call your typical artificial skin user.
Ivan is apparently not a snatcher.
All right, buddy, get up.
Hey, I only do Liquid Sky, dude. Just once in a while. I swear. I don't touch anything else. Don't hurt me, man. Come on. Call me an ambulance, will you?
I'm no cop, I'm a junker. I couldn't care less if you're a buyer, a pusher, or what. What I want to know is if you're a snatcher or human.
Gillian, Ivan's skin is healthy. There is no way he could be a snatcher and tan like that without developing melanoma.
I wonder what his mouth is supposed to be doing. Like, what he's supposed to be doing on the floor there.
HQ has just transmitted us a scanning warrant. Therefore, under the provisions of Section 18 of the Civil Code, snatchers
how did they
and the
know what
protection
we're
of
doing?
citizens' rights, I will hereby commence a full bioscan.
Hold on,
of
you're
Ivan.
invading someone's rights? Hold on, go crazy. Yeah, go ham with those scans.
Analysis complete. Ivan Rodriguez is a completely normal Homo sapien.
I keep telling you, dude. I ain't no snatcher or whatever. Now, would you please get me a doctor?
Why don't you just put some of your drugs on it?
Hey, I wasn't doing anything wrong, man.
The friendly boys from narcotics will be here any time now. Save your breath for them.
Come on, dude, I ain't done nothing. I'm just into air surfing. I just wanted to win the competition, man. I needed some money for that, okay? Hey, it's just drugs, man.
It's just drugs, man. Just drugs.
Well, Ivan Rodriguez sure wasn't our man.
Too bad for him that he happened to look like the snatcher we're after. That leaves Freddie Nielsen.
Also, the fact is how Ivan would sound before he opens his mouth is hilarious. Yeah. He's a hilarious guy. Well, now we have to go to Freddy's apartment. I mean, he's a surfer dude. I mean, he's pretty apt. What's funny is that I heard a story about a police officer. Like, he came to, like, a school or something, and he told this, or it was a classroom. I forget which one it was. It was probably a classroom. It probably wasn't a whole, like, school. And he was telling the story about how he was investigating, I think, a murder or something along those lines. And he was trying to find the culprit. And he went into what he thought was the apartment that he was supposed to go into. It's very similar to what happened here. And he knocks, and the guy goes, "Hey, man, come on in, man." And he goes in there, and it's just like, you know, stereotypical, like, stoners just baked out of their mind, and they're like, whoa, sorry, duh. And then they just said, they're just like, hey, listen, we don't care. We're not investigating drugs right now. Just watch who you open the door for next time. And then they left him. Night and day. Oh, maybe the Snatchers are actually Nosferatu. And they're using the sewers to traverse, just like in that one video game. Or that one thing that wasn't a video game, but also was. Coverman sealed to prevent accidents, so it's not used anymore. Okay, so they're not Nosferatu. No vampires yet. Yet no vampires. That's them, Freddy and Lisa Neeson. Investigate people. I wonder if somebody's in there. Well, we're gonna save. Just in case there's some filthy snatchers in here. It's just drugs, man. We're just having a good time. There was a show, I think it was called... Was it called Wild Star? Maybe it wasn't called Wild Star, it was a cartoon. Civ 5 with spooky music, that's right, Drac. The spookiest of musics. Hello, housekeeping. Oh yeah, we're gonna knock harder this time. I know you're in there. Hey, open up, idiot. I know you're in there. Who is it? I'm a junker. Open up the fucking door.
A junker? All right, just a minute.
Gillian, please use extreme caution.
Huh? A woman?
I'm his wife. It's me, his wife. We gotta save again. We gotta save. Could you imagine if we made a phone call in this room? I know we're investigating you, but I gotta make an important phone call to my wife. My other wife. Ask about Freddy. Gibson, who's that? Hold on. Possessions, show, photo, Gibson's photo. That's why I came to here to ask. I actually came to here to ask you about this photo. Man, she's really defensive. What do you want with us? Hey, what do you want with us? Hey. Why is partial voice acting such a common thing, like everywhere? Is it the space? Then why even record dialogue to begin with? With this game, there definitely wasn't. There's a lot of voice acting in this game, don't get me wrong. But it was mainly. I know, like, the example of EverQuest 2, it's just getting everybody to voice act so many lines, it just costs money. It just costs so much money. I'm not a voice actor expert, but apparently it just adds up over time. It's just so much money. I need to investigate you, ma'am. But then, like, why they don't have Link have actual voice lines, I don't know. They've just been going for so long, and they've just been like, you know, we'll keep going. Well, let's look at the map. Investigate map. Moscow, how that place been shut down ever since the Great Catastrophe. As a matter of fact, we are investigating your husband on suspicion that he may be a snatcher. That's ridiculous. He could never be a snatcher. What's the meaning of that map? Huh? Yeah, a likely story. Just found it at a Goodwill and you just decided to throw it in your home. A likely story. I've had a bad toothache this morning, you know. I don't know, is that really a picture of my husband? These days you could make a picture of anything. You could use Photoshop, even though Photoshop didn't exist in 1988 when this game was made. And then later ported to Sega CD in 1995. I don't trust you, lady. No one has their hand but on there like that for this long. Let's see, let's check the walkthrough of Destiny. Evan's apartment, Freddy's apartment. Ask about Freddy. Oh, I have to ask about like his behavior. Ask about Freddy. He has been in the mood to, well, you know. Could you be more specific? He walks at night? Snatcher. There we go. He's been acting strange. Yeah, definitely Snatcher. Then there's no records of his working hours, right? In other words, there's nobody. Then we says an alibi is for him to testify of others. Everyone's here watching TV. Very suspicious. No one watches TV in 2050 or wherever this game takes place. Ask about toothache. The toothache. Talk about montage. Talk about montage. There we go. And it's like probably ask about Freddy in the nightclub now. Talk about montage. What are we missing? I feel like we've done everything. Let's investigate the map again, I guess? Ooh. I'm so glad you're not driving while gaming anymore. I was losing the years of life. Sorry, Soul Slicer. I will listen, I'm gonna get back on the road. I'm gonna get back on the road on Tuesday, and we're gonna defeat the fucking fire giant, alright, tough guy? It's gonna happen. Also, welcome. That's the problem. The problem I have with this game is that it wants you to do things in a very specific way, but also you have to do a lot of the same things multiple times. Maybe now I ask him about sneeze. Talk about montage. Investigate. It says, oh, ask about meaning a map. Maybe we have to investigate the map like fucking Kremlin. Civ 5 with the steering wheel? I don't think that'd be very exciting, Drag. Listen, I tried to make an MMO work with the steering wheel. It wasn't really that exciting. Well, how about we show them the sunscreen? Is there a problem with that? Yeah, sunscreen. And this stupid lady won't let me go into her bathroom. Listen, I go to a random nice lady's bathroom, house, and I'm like, listen, I gotta take a tinkle back there. Maybe I have to like look really hard at her. No. There we go. Jesus Christ.
This isn't enough to prove that our Freddie Nielsen is a snatcher.
True. Without more evidence, we cannot get a scanning warrant.
We'd like to take a look in your bathroom if you don't mind.
There we go.
Oh, you need to use the bathroom?
No, we'd like to investigate your bathroom.
Yeah.
Really? Whatever.
We're
Please,
gonna
go
leave
right
an
ahead.
investigation for you later in the bathroom. definitely saving after all that, because I don't want to go through that again. I'm gonna just follow the guide now. Investigate bathtub. Investigate bathtub. It's filled with water, but there's something funny about the bathtub. Look around room. Look at bathtub. There's something funny about the bathtub. That's right. Bathtub. There's no faucet. Snatcher. Well, it has mechanical wires to stop it from fogging. Wow, we live in the future. Yeah, where's the water drained? Gillian, a secret compartment in the back room of the mirror. Doesn't exist. Wow. What a dick, Metal Gear. Solid 2. Sons of Liberty. Sunscreen, that son of a bitch. Look. Mirror. Look. Bathtub. Look, bottle. Investigate, bottle. Well, it's sunscreen, obviously.
There's no mistake. Freddie Nielsen is a snatcher. Gillian, with this much evidence, there will be no difficulty getting a scanning warrant.
We've got you now, Snatcher scum.
Well, don't blow your
So, you
fucking
figured it
cover.
out, huh?
Who's that?
Know all about us, do you, junker?
That wound.
Jean did that to her.
Die, junker!
Jeez, those things don't go down easy. So, this is a snatcher, huh?
I certainly hope it's dead.
Wow. PG-13. It's funny you mention that, Drac. This came out around the time of the whole Mortal Kombat Night Trap, like, Supreme... Was it Supreme Court? But it was, like, definitely, like, High Court. Regulatory video game stuff was going on. So, how this works is you have snatchers, these robots that kind of like they kind of just like replicate what someone looks like, and then they just kind of take over their lives, and they just want to slowly replace people, and that's what you are as a junker.
So it was Lisa and Freddie who killed Jean.
Freddy, that's right. So where's he?
We can contact the junk collection team later. Let's get out of this apartment for now. We're outside now.
Also, listen, it's not blood, it's a robot. Or you had to show this
What
on
the-
family friendly.
A light just came on. There's not supposed to be anybody in there.
Perhaps Freddy has returned.
There's only one entrance, and we're standing right next to it. How did he get in there?
Shall we investigate?
Yeah, there's no way in or out.
Metal, open it.
Okay, now establishing Alpha 1 link. Link made. Executing search for lock code of apartment 202.
Hurry it up.
Just a bit longer.
I'm hurrying as
I
much
need
as I
Alpha 1's
can.
maintenance records for the MR district. Lock code found. Now opening the door.
Good work.
Wait, the bathroom. Wishing I worked tomorrow. I gotta go to sleep. Good night. Kyle Shire. Have a good one. No username. Enjoy or don't enjoy work. It's up to you. Crazy graphics for the kids. It's okay. Everyone knows the Japanese kids are way more grounded than Americans. Yeah, they kind of are. They kind of should expose them to a lot of crazier stuff than they do the American public. What's crazy is that they just like kindergartners. They just go. They just get a group of kindergartners together and they go, "All right, you're a group. Go to get to school. I don't care how you get to school. Just get to school." And they do, and it works somehow. Don't ask me how. That's how crazy Japanese children are.
Huh? The bathtub is empty. That thing was filled with water just a few minutes ago.
I read motion. This room.
Damn! Where is he?
Then
Gillian, behind you.
That was close. You're lucky I was here to save your skin. Who are you? Me? Random Hideo, bounty hunter.
Bounty hunter?
Yes, Gillian, a bounty hunter. As the junker profession is so dangerous, their numbers have fallen dramatically over the past few years. As a result, the government decided to put a price on Snatcher's heads in order to encourage private citizens to cooperate in the effort to track them down. Naturally, these bounty hunters
I mean, it sounds
must
like they just
register
get
with
killed
the
twice
authorities.
as
You
much as
said your
Snatcher
name's
as
Random,
junkers.
right? What did you do? Follow me here?
Yeah, you got it. Investigations aren't my style. You track them down, I take them out.
You have the legal obligation to state your bounty hunter registration number. Please do so now, immediately.
BH75001, Random Hideo. That's RANDOMHAJILE.
BH75001, Random Hideo. That's confirmed. I officially recognize you as a legal bounty hunter. Wow. Gillian, records indicate that he has already disposed of 3 snatchers just this month. Counting Freddy, that makes 4.
4?
I've been at this a lot longer than you have. Just relax, rookie. So, Junker Boy, let me give you a little tip. You might already know, but Snatcher's weak point is their artificial skin. If they sit out in the sun too long, they get cancer. That's why they set up a hospital to treat this little problem of theirs. You find it, you can take them out, roots and all.
Where did you get all your information? Wait a sec. You stole it from Gibson, didn't you?
That's not really important. But now
He did.
that Gibson's out of the picture, I need you to get busy.
Yeah, get busy.
I track him down and you junk him. Is that the idea?
What is that's the
Anyhow, it seems
stupidest
Gibson
that's the
found that
stupidest
hospital.
bike.
He must have left behind some information about it.
What do you mean, seems? Don't you know anything about it?
Hey, investigations are your job, right?
I owe you one, Random.
Yeah, I'll get it out of you later. See ya.
A
Jungle
motor
boy.
unicycle. Oh my god, so good. Listen, it's the future. They're gonna have unicycle
There'll
motorcycles.
be more than a few of them in there.
Una motorcycles. Or motor unis? Act 1 end. Yes, I would.
Okay, let's try to sort all this out. Metal Gear, would you mind helping out?
Not at all. Now projecting recorded video images.
Gibson calls in and you two immediately head for the abandoned factory in the M District.
Ah, shit, works
But
call,
when
you gotta head
arrived,
out.
Gibson
Man,
had
everyone,
already been killed
have a
by
good one, Soul
someone
Slicer.
or something
I know
at
the work,
factory.
the work bandit. They keeps
From
stealing your
skin
time,
samples recovered from his body,
but you have to
determined that
give
the
it to him,
perpetrators were 2 snatchers, one
but
male and
enjoy
one
work,
female.
or don't.
In addition, from a floppy
Whichever
disk
one you
containing notes
prefer.
from Gibson's investigation, you discovered that snatchers have a crucial
Oops.
defect. Gibson was apparently killed because he had learned about this weak point. And this weak point is a key difference between them
Yeah, that
and real
melanoma.
humans. Their artificial skin cannot tolerate ultraviolet rays. Long-term exposure causes it to become cancerous, a form of melanoma. This severely limits the places and times that they can operate to midwinter, when daylight hours are their shortest, and of course at night. And it looks as if it will take at least 6 months for them to develop a new skin which overcomes this fault. So their biggest weak point was that they had to keep themselves protected from ultraviolet rays over the past 6 months. Gibson really put his earlier training as a science cop to good use in figuring this one out. And that's why they use plenty of sunscreen, even in the middle of the winter. As a result of this, it becomes clear that there is one thing they must have to continue their survival. And that is medical facilities, where they can
Yes.
treat artificial skin which has become cancerous. And it appears that Gibson may have located a hospital used for this very purpose. In an effort to determine where Gibson had
This
been
hospital right
investigating,
here.
you analyzed
You can
his
see how
stomach
hospital it
contents,
is.
found buffalo meat, and headed to the only place in the city that serves it, Outer Heaven. Isabella Velvet, a dancer at this place, gives you a description, which allows you to put together a montage of the man Gibson was trying to track down. You then ran this montage through the city's data bank, using Jordan. And that gave you 2 suspects, Ivan Rodriguez and Freddie Nielsen. But from the condition of Ivan's skin, you determined that there was no possibility he could be a snatcher. There was no evidence at all of melanoma. But as he was in possession of liquid sky, you turned him over to narcotics.
Yes.
Following that, a search of Freddie Nielsen's home turned up large quantities of sunscreen. Nielsen's wife, Lisa Nielsen, turns out to be a snatcher, and you dispose of her. And you confirm that the skin cells found under Gibson's nails were from Lisa.
I mean, it made it sound like it was just like,
to be a snatcher, and you dispose
you
of
know
him as
how
well.
in a lot of other
The
crime
hair
dramas,
sample that was found in Gibson's
the
hand
skin samples
is
will be like
confirmed
literally
as
just
being
like
from
not
Freddie.
much under the skin. I didn't think
So
he
you are able
ripped
to
off a whole
determine that
chunk.
these two snatchers, Freddie and Lisa, were the ones who killed Gibson.
And then Random Hajib, he saved my
But
ass.
then we have a problem. The bounty hunter who saved you, Seed, Random Hajil. An investigation uncovers that the information he provided when he filled out his bounty hunter registration was completely false. So, who is this guy? Friend or foe?
What about the bank account he was having his bounty deposited into?
It was a common account used for paying bounty, and the funds were retransferred from there. We couldn't learn anything from it. Thank you, Metal. And now for the real fun. The hospital that Gibson had tracked down. If we can hit that, we may be able to shut down this snatch operation of theirs. Or if we can find some kind of patient records there, we may be able to find them quite easily.
So, Little John's memory might provide us with an important lead.
That's right. If we're lucky, there may be something left that we can work with. Navigators record everything their junkers do, just in case.
Just in case, huh? Well, this looks like one of those cases.
Harry should have recovered it by now. Go see how he's doing. Seed, I'm counting on you to find this hospital.
All right, let's find that hospital. First, let's find out that data disk. Engineering.
About time you got here, Gillian. I've got Little John's memory all ready for you.
Well, we able to get anything from it?
Just relax. I'll put it on the monitor for you now. I'm afraid it was almost completely destroyed beyond recovery. Those snatchers, they sure do a thorough job.
What do you mean? Wasn't there anything left?
Like I said, just relax. I was able to get one video image out of it. I don't have the slightest what this is, but it's definitely got something to do with Jean's investigation. This is it. So, Gillian, do you have any idea what this is?
Hospital Olean? This is almost certainly the Snatcher-controlled hospital that Gibson was looking for.
You ought to run the name through Jordan, but if that hospital is not legit, the data won't mean anything. This city is packed with unregistered hospitals.
Yep.
The sign in this picture looks curved. This word Olean might continue past the edge of the image.
I've stored this image. You can view it at any time. Just use the graphic memory command in the possessions menu.
Mm-hmm. Hey, can you give me a bigger... What do you know about Random Hajib? Another kind of job you do for profit. I mean, there's not many junkers. Can't imagine there'd be many more bounty hunters. Actually, it sounds like it's on hard mode what they just said. It sounds like they have to make supercharged blasters, and they only get one shot. Alright. Let's go to the front. What's up, lady? Listen, we're gonna make some very private phone calls right in front of you. Well, let's call Jamie first. 393444. my god, a Snatcher.
Bet I surprised you, huh? Don't worry, this is just a tape. I'm at work right now. If you need to reach me, please call Neo Kobe Pharmaceutical Labs at 391009. Sorry to
What a
scare you.
bee.
Bye.
Always scaring me. Like, imagine you're a bomb defusal guy, and then you call your wife, and then she's like, kaboom, haha, funny, bye. Alright, now what is Napoleon? 395644. 395644. Nope, damn it. Damn it. I hit the wrong button. Oh. Miss something? Let me make sure I'm on the right track. Okay, yeah. We're in the right place. Look, it's Christmas. Just any Santa Claus? That's suspicious. Obviously a Snatcher.
Wait a minute. You're no Santa.
How'd you guess?
What are you doing in that outfit?
What are you talking about? Ugh, I'm quitting this job. It's too dangerous. Somebody's after me. I'm gonna end up dead, just like Gibson.
Yeah, what's up with the costume? There's a tag on that says Rick Bakery Productions. They're all manufactured by Kobe Pharmaceuticals, huh? A reason to call her wife. We will show her Little John. I'm gonna be the one you're looking for, but I know an Olena hospital. Okay. Here's your cash. Your delicious cash. We never know how much the cash is, but we do have it. Let's see, and then guess we have to ask him about Snow 9.
Alright, I've had it. Don't call me anymore, okay?
Wait a minute, Napoleon. I'll keep any snatchers off your back.
They're after both of us. You better worry about watching your own back. Oh, by the way, here. A little Christmas present for you.
What? Tissues?
See ya. Merry Christmas.
106.
Well, now he's gone.
No surprise there. He's got plenty of reason to be scared. Besides, I got the information I needed.
There's an advertisement on the back of that pack of tissues.
This is an ad for outer heaven. Just how many different jobs does that guy have?
All right, let's check out this Olene hospital. Hmm. I don't think it is the place we're looking for. Because if we look at the video footage, yeah, it's like going a different way and different orientation. Smell. It's more a smell of filth. Hmm. Animal droppings can be seen in several places on the roads and sidewalks. Listen, pick up your animal crap. I know it's disgusting, but someone's got to do it, and that somebody is you. Here we go, now we can move in. Dude, hopefully in the future we can get penguins. Penguins would be an awesome animal, a pet animal. Parrot. Gotta get those vaccinations. Ugh. If penguins sound like that, we don't want. I don't want them. I'm out. Please, Gillian, I have trouble with real animals. It really smells in here. Fine, I'll look at the fucking animals. Appears to be one of those super memory parrots. People use these birds frequently to study foreign languages or have other sounds they want to record. Okay. What about penguin? Level 33. Okay. Ones that these are humming dogs. Ones that have had their larynxes modified to eliminate the sound pollution. One of those popular pocket pets, popular among women as a combination pet handbag. I'm glad we didn't go in this direction with science. Ask. It's like, I get it, it's a pet hospital, but no, we gotta fucking go through the motions. I gotta ask that hospital specialty twice.
Snatchers cannot tolerate dogs. It is improbable that this is their skin cancer treatment center.
Looks like we barked up the wrong tree here. So, now we're back to square one. Huh?
Oops.
Don't become too discouraged. We still have many leads. Let's head back to the turbo cycle.
Olean Hospital.
Unfortunately, this wasn't the place.
You're right, Metal. Okay, let's go.
Alright. Alright, I'll go to my fucking apartment then. God forbid. Yes. Overwrite that B. Let's see. Apparently... So we have to call her pharmaceuticals, which is pharmaceuticals, which is 391 9.
Neo Kobe Pharmaceutical Labs, can I help you? Huh? Oh, it's you, Gillian. What's going on?
Having facilities to treat ultraviolet ray exposure is nothing rare. We keep records on hospitals on the island. Look at those. Yep, we found out all about that. Yeah, we can't remember anything. It sucks. You good. Were you worried? Good. I want you to fear for your life every now and again, you know? Mildly annoyed husband, mildly happy life. Well, what am I... Oh, I have to ask about the UV hospitals. I will ask you on a date. Alright, whatever, later.
The number you have reached is not in service at this time. Please check the number and dial again. This is a recording. JTNT Neo Kobe.
I will not call. Thank you. Alrighty. Apparently now we want to go to the Gibson house. Oh, never mind.
Gillian, it's the emergency line from HQ. I'll connect you.
Gillian, I'm glad I got you. I got a call from Katrina. She said she has something she needs to give you.
Something to give me? What in the world?
She seemed really scared. Kept saying that Alice was barking.
When did she call?
About 30 minutes or so ago.
Damn.
Gillian, we should hurry.
Yeah, Katrina's in trouble.
Listen, I know, Metal, I know I told you to go as fast as possible, but that's as fast as we can possibly go. These cars only go so fast. These fancy flying cars. Listen, it's the future, but they can only go so fast. It's science. Damn it. Thank you for stopping me. Damn snatchers. It appears to be torn by a claw-like instrument of some kind. But why? The computer I understand, but he's like, you know what? Fuck your furniture too, home slice. Katrina! What's this? Shelf. Look at the shelf or model. Come on, Katrina, where are you? That's the problem, is that you also kind of have to do the same thing like multiple times. Investigate, around room. Investigate, computer. Joke's on us, we didn't investigate the computer hard enough. There we go.
Gillian, I read motion. Use extreme caution. The signal is coming from
Yeah,
outside
get the
window.
blaster out. Get the blaster ready.
It's Alice.
Brutal.
The dog is dead. Body temperature suggests it was killed about 10 minutes ago. No doubt the work of Snatchers.
Scum. No reason to kill the poor animal. Katrina. Where's Katrina?
We can leave the cleanup here to the junk crews. We should look for Katrina.
Judging from the mess they made here, it looks like they were looking for something. Were quite upset that they couldn't find it.
Perhaps that means that Katrina is still safe.
That's true. If they had her, there'd be no need to turn the place upside down like this.
Perhaps Katrina took whatever they were looking for and fled.
I bet you're right, Metal. We've got to find her before they do. Let's get back to the turbo cycle.
Yeah, imagine the whole Mortal Kombat thing going on, and that's in your game. I know what happened was basically when it came to the US, they were just like, you know, we're just gonna put it out there. We're gonna do zero advertising on it. Absolutely no advertising on this game. That's why this game kind of goes for a lot, because not a lot of people knew about it. At least the US version. Okay. Junker headquarters. Okay. So we're decently far. I want to say we're like halfway-ish. Okay. So you probably have to ask her about where the fuck Katrina is. Ask. I ran with Hideo. Oh, don't be silly. There's just dumb snatchers out there. It's not a big deal. That's pretty much what she just said. Oh, Gillian, he's the greatest detective we've never known. Let's go to my headquarters where there's a bunch of security. Obviously, they'll be there. And it's just the shooting range, right? That's all that's left. Yeah, wouldn't Meadows' sensors be going off like crazy? Because there's motion, there's people, so there's a lot of motion. Well, where the fuck else should I go? I have to search 3 times, sorry. I have to investigate. I have to investigate 100 fucking different things. Look, downtown. Cold shop, open. Alright. That only leaves one place.
Wait a sec. My lights are on. That's weird. I know I shut them off before I left.
Be careful. A snatcher may be in your apartment.
Yeah.
Searching the place, maybe? I don't have any evidence up there.
I hear something.
This time I can hear it too.
I read
Uh-oh.
motion. Something is in there.
All right, Metal, lock the front door. We're not letting anything out of here.
Yeah, we should look in this room first. Yep. Someone's been messing around with my stuff. Yeah, and there's footprints too. Obviously a snatcher. I've smelled that somewhere before. I don't know what he's talking about. This is the bathroom. It's really hot and humid in here. Definitely no one's taking a shower in here. There's someone's using hot water. Using hot water. My hot water. That's worse than being a snatcher. That's so much monies. This is so grand and straightforward for Kojima. I mean, kind of. Except for when it isn't. Like, it kind of gets heady sometimes. Alright, let's open the booth. Let's get that snatcher.
I'll open the blinds by altering the electrical polarity. Are you ready?
Okay, go ahead.
All right. Now opening the blinds.
Whoa!
You pervert! Get out of here!
I hope you learned your lesson, Gillian. You definitely had that
Kojima.
coming to you.
Oh, yeah? Well, I didn't exactly see you close your eyes either.
That is because my optical sensors are not equipped with retractable shutters.
Oh, shut up. You know exactly
Yeah.
what I mean.
I mean, he's a robot.
comes
Why the
Katrina.
fuck would he care about human anatomy?
I can't believe you did that, Gillian.
You see, I was just...
Face up to it like a man.
You shut up. I'm just glad that you're safe, Katrina.
I was so frightened. I just looked up your address and I let myself in. I'm sorry. Did I surprise you?
Surprise me? You bet you surprised me.
I'm sorry.
That's all right. By the way, how did you get in?
Hey, I'm the daughter of a junker. I can pick locks in my sleep.
I see. And you
Well,
avoided the
if
censors
she
as
can,
well.
then snatchers definitely can.
You may have a promising career ahead of you.
Ooh, blue hair.
Whoa.
Metal, you're a fucking robot. Why do you care? It's the list of hospitals, yes. Why did you carry this to the bathroom? It's gonna get soaking wet. Input the name of the hospital you want to search for. So if you search for Olane, P hospital. No PP hospital yet, no. I wish it would like let you see it beside you, but I know the answer is it's Queen. It's Queen Hospital. There's Q. Queen Hospital. What? Is it? What? Oh, it's Queens. My bad. Queens Hospital. There is one Queens. That's what the chess piece means. You would have put 2 in there, though, to signify queens plural.
What's the address of that hospital?
CX District, PHC 77.
Why do they draw her
director is
nips?
Chinese.
Because
Name?
Japan.
Chin
That's
Shu
why.
Oh.
Chin Shu Oh. He's probably a snatcher, too. So we finally found their nest.
Gillian, please be careful.
Don't worry, Katrina. You're safe now. They won't be coming after you.
Just to be on the safe side, we will have Kobe police take you into protective custody.
Gillian, I'm sorry about the way I reacted in the shower. Maybe if your timing had been a little better, we might have...
Don't worry about it, Katrina. I
Yeah.
think I needed a cold shower
Yeah, he needed
anyway.
a cold shower. That's what.
I'm just so confused. I don't want to lose anybody else.
All right, let's go, Metal. We have to pay a visit to Queen's Hospital.
One second here. I think this will be a pretty good time to call in, yeah, because we did a whole bunch of stuff. Lean, I don't know. Play Pantheon one day. I do play it one day, just let me play the damn game. I play it every Monday night with Static Group Live, and I stream it on this channel and also Drake's perspective and also maybe Google's perspective. Do you see it? Also, well, I thought everyone was so hot for Monsters and Memories right now. Well, there it is. Olean's Hospital. We're gonna save. And we will see what mysteries lie in Olean's Hospital. Maybe I should have finished. I am finished. That's enough for now. A lot are still on M&M. Are you not hyped for M&M EA in January? I mean, I am, and I amped, and I am not. I think the game just needs more work right now, and it's kind of a lot of the same areas. It's still a good game though. We're still gonna play it in when it goes into early access. But anyways, that's gonna do it for today. Sorry, it was a little shorter than usual. Yeah, it's kind of similar to Pantheon in a lot of ways, because like Pantheon just has Thrown Fast, and Monsters and Memories just has like Night Harbor and some like adjacent zones, but not a whole lot. And a lot of classes aren't finished, need more work, blah blah blah, blah 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 blah. Anyways, that's gonna do it for tonight. Thanks everyone who's chopped on by. Sorry, it was a little shorter than usual. I'll try to wrap up Snatcher next week. But other than that, what's coming up next week? More Elden Wheel, Tuesdays and Thursdays at about 4:30 Pacific. 7:30 Eastern. Time math is tough. Very tough. I think that's right. Yeah. And yeah, I'll finish up Snatcher, and maybe I'll have a short coming up this upcoming week. We'll see what happens with that, and hope everyone has a wonderful, have a good one.